We are in the heart of the Gulch, but as you can see, we're not in the heart of the Gulch studios today. We're at the MCC, the Music City Center, in CMA Fest 2025, and I got my friend in here, Webb, in the building.
What's good?
Dude, first of all, congratulations, man, on all the success, dude.
Oh, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it.
Man, talk to me about this year so far, dude. You've just been rocking out. You've been releasing new music. Let them know some of the new music that you just recently released one not too long ago.
Yes, sir, we did. We had a love song that went viral recently. First love song I've ever done that went viral. We're super stoked about it. It's called Love Me Tonight. Dropped that, went on tour, and I hadn't slept in like, I don't know, 6 months now. So
it happens like that sometimes,
yes,
don't it?
Yes, sir.
It was a sold-out tour.
Yes, sir.
Don't disrespect that. It was a sold-out tour, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I saw a photo that you posted on your Instagram. It was Des Moines?
Des Moines.
Des Moines.
How do you say it?
Yeah, you know, más o menos, same thing.
I don't know how to say it, dude.
No disrespect to anyone out there in Iowa.
Yeah.
But what was that show like? Because I saw that photo, and there's certain photos, you can feel the energy through the phone.
Yes, sir.
I felt that energy in that room.
I appreciate it, dude. It was crazy because I think that was the first sold-out show we've ever done. So when we got there, we got out of the van to like walk into the venue. It was like 2 p.m. just to do sound check, and they were already out on the balcony and stuff. So I knew right then, I was like, dude, this is gonna be a crazy night. And it was, dude, wall to wall. They were like crammed in there. I felt bad because everybody was sweating and stuff.
What do you mean, dude, man? That's a good show to me.
We had a great time.
If the fans aren't kind of like vibing out and they're getting sweaty, they're getting moving around, I don't think that's a good show.
Yeah, same. That's what I want to see.
But see, also your music is a lot different from your traditional country music.
Yes, sir.
So in a way, I'm not expecting to be, no disrespect, I'm not going to even say it. There's certain types of venues where you sit there and you just let the music come at you.
Right.
Your music is like get involved with.
Yeah, you got to be involved.
And that's what I love about it so much.
Yeah.
You're playing the Hard Rock stage.
Yes, sir. 9 p.m.
9 p.m. tomorrow?
Tonight.
Dude,
yes, sir.
Come on, man. Oh, you closing that?
Yes, sir. I don't think so. I think they run it late, but we're down there. Yeah.
So you excited for the Hard Rock stage? That's a great stage to play here.
Dude, I'm so excited. This is my first time playing at CMA Fest.
Bro, this is my first interviewing at CMA Fest.
Dude, let's go.
We're in this together, my friend.
Heck yeah, dude.
Well, you know, we're also talking about just you making music and you inspiring others and seeing people out there in the crowds. What's been one of the funnest fan experiences you've had in this last tour?
Dude, we've had anything from older ladies bringing wedding rings to the show because they think they're talking to me on a fake account online, and we're getting married that night. So we've had anything from that to people just crying when they relate to the lyrics and stuff and talking about how it changed their life. That's what means the most to me, you know. So we've had it all, dude. But yeah, whenever they get emotional like that, it really does mean a lot. Just because we put so much effort into making songs that people relate to and that help them. So when they come up and say stuff like that, dude, it's awesome.
And you know, it's something that artists must love because you're putting out music that means the world to you. And for it to mean something to someone watching it and listening to it, that's like incredible, bro, because you're able to resonate with more than just yourself. So when you go into making music, are you going in for the standpoint of, I want to make the best song for me, or are you saying I want to make the best song to the fan?
When we go in, I always try to think about it one of two ways. It's either, hey, let's make a song that helps people to escape from the hardships of their life, or a song that that is real to me, but also might relate to a lot of people. So we think about it those two ways, and I feel like at the shows it really helps because, you know, a lot of times they're just trying to escape and have a good time, you know, so we try to have both, and when we can relate though on a deeper level, the connection is just unreal, dude.
Bro, so did you strategically wear that shirt today?
I did, yeah. It's album release day, baby. Let's go.
First of all, what is your favorite Lil Wayne record?
Oof, A Milli.
So that's Carter 3. So is that your favorite? Not, I meant record as an album.
Oh yeah, Carter 3.
Carter 3.
Yes,
See,
sir.
I'm the original. Bring it back to the bottom of the map one. I think that's the Carter 1.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, I'm aging myself now.
Yeah,
that's the sad part about everything. But you know, speaking of which, so as you can see, I have some games to the right of you. What I want you to do is I want you to bring up that wheel. We'll spin the wheel of fortune here, and we'll see what questions we get. Just put down your microphone so you can spin it, and let's see what we get.
Oh, that wasn't a good spin, dude. I get another one.
Do it again. Wants you to say it. Same thing twice.
Okay, favorite gig story and why? Ooh, I'm trying to think. This is like put on the spot, dude. Probably when we almost got kicked out for spilling a case of beer, or not spilling, but slamming a case of beer on the floor last year in the fall tour, and they wasn't having it. Like, we were like a little too lit whenever we got there, I think, and we came out and just started slamming beers on the stage, and then that's when we learned that you can't always do that, because
you got to bury yourself in bourbon.
you would think that they expected it, right? I mean,
well, you think about these tours. What's been a spot on your latest run where you were so ecstatic that you couldn't imagine that you had that many fans in this location?
Nebraska.
For real?
Yes, dude. I did not know Nebraska was country like that. I didn't know there were that many people gonna be there, dude. We drove and drove and drove.
Cornhusker state, dude.
Dude, we got there and we were like, we're so far away from the South. How are people this country? But dude, it was crazy.
Bro,
yeah.
Nebraska is country, and
dude.
You know that now.
Absolutely.
Wait, all right. So let's do another one. Go ahead. What is your skincare routine?
My wife's gonna kill me for this, dude. Just water, dude. I just wash my face with water.
Dog, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. I don't even wash my face, to be fair with you.
Hey, that's fair, dude.
So that's my girlfriend's question.
Okay.
And believe it or not, that question was asked when we were filming the show in the studio. It's 13 out of 13 guests. I learned so much about skincare routine.
I bet.
That I still don't use it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a guy thing.
I think it's a scam, dude. I mean,
throw some dirt on it.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Throw some bourbon on it.
Throw some bourbon on it.
What's your favorite bourbon?
I don't know what. Probably is Wild Turkey. Does that count?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah,
counts.
that's mine.
All right. Well, you know what? Since we got the skincare routine question, let's do another one, and then I got one more game for us to play, and then we'll rock out. Okay. Wow, you just have a good spin. There you go.
Weirdest thing you've ever autographed?
Weirdest thing you've ever autographed?
A baby's forehead, I think. Probably.
Did you put it like in the same style?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Had to.
You had
to. Yeah, and it
so
just
fun.
looked way worse than this, which is already bad. But yeah.
How old was the baby?
I don't know, like a couple
Fresh out?
months. Yeah, fresh out the oven, dude. Fresh out the oven. Yeah.
Well, first of all, at a show?
At a show, yeah. I don't know how they did. The baby definitely didn't watch the show.
Well,
but
it definitely heard something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It got the buzz, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Another thing real quick. I got a fun game over there. It's a red flag, green flag. Bring that guy out right there.
Let's go.
Now, I'm going to ask you some questions, and the questions are going to be, is it a red flag or is it a green flag, okay?
Got you.
The person that you're with does not own any cowboy boots, only sneakers. Red flag?
Yeah.
Why is that a red flag?
Dude, like, you got to be a little country, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to have both, but dude, if a girl don't have some boots, dude, that's a red flag. She don't know about that life.
Now, what about if your significant other does not have any tattoos? Red flag or green flag?
Probably a green flag, dude. Even though mine does. If I was giving advice, bro, I would say, yeah, probably a green flag.
Well, I gotta ask. I know they're all your babies, just like your songs, but you're tatted up. What's one that you have showing right now that just means the world to you?
Showing?
Yeah, showing.
Yeah, my favorite's on the back of my neck. So, probably the faith tattoo. Is it on this side?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's bad, ain't it? Yeah, probably the faith tattoo. I just feel like I always wanted my face to represent my relationship with God, so that when people asked or judged me about having face tattoos, I could use that as a moment to, maybe help somebody get closer to Him. So
You're absolutely right. And then let me ask you two more red flag, green flag questions before I give you my last two questions. So, another question I got is that they listen to hip hop, but it's that old 90s hip hop, not that 2000s hip hop.
I'm going to get so much hate for that, dude.
No, you're not. Let's be
I'm
honest
2000s all the way, bro.
Wait, so what was your favorite growing up? What was the guy you would listen to?
Growing up, before like the SoundCloud rap era, it was Wayne and Drake, probably. SoundCloud rap came along, dude. It was Juice WRLD, and X.
See me, I'm even before that. I'm Mike Jones. I'm Houston hip hop.
Before my time.
Oh damn, bro, you're making me feel old. But all right, and then instead of playing this, I'm gonna ask you these 2 more questions here.
Okay.
And here, you can pass them on this side. So I ask this to all my guests. Okay, and the guest I always ask about imposter syndrome. Because I think we all go through imposter syndrome. Mental health is a big thing in our country today. But I want to know, what are the mechanisms that you take today to not let that little voice in the back of your head affect your day-to-day life and go out here, kill this hard rock stage, and not feel that imposter syndrome?
Yeah, dude, I definitely feel it a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but I just believe that God has a plan for my life, and I just trust in that, dude. I feel like if He didn't want me here, He wouldn't put me here, and you can't deny that we're here and the people come out to the shows, so something's working. So I just trust in Him that He has me here for a reason.
And then what pieces of advice can you give an up-and-coming artist that's interested in being in the music business? They may not know the nitty-gritty behind it, but what's a piece of advice that you could give them?
Just don't stop. I think if you stop, that's the only way to really fail. You know, who cares if you're 65 and your first song blows up? It will. If you work from now until the time you're 65, bro, you will have a song blow up. You know, there's no way not to. Just don't stop, and don't let anybody tell you can't do it, dude. So many people told me that.
And I love it. We beat the odds.
Yes, sir.
Now, last question. It's 2025. We're filming this in CMA Fest. Doesn't feel like CMA Fest in here,
No.
but you know, whatever. At least we're dry.
Yep.
But what can the fans expect for the rest of 2025 and the top of 2026?
Can I say it?
This will be out later on, so don't worry.
We have an album coming in July, baby. Let's go. First official album.
Dude.
Yes, sir.
Congrats, man. Debut,
Debut,
yes, man.
sir.
So you know the importance about debut is that's the foundation.
Yes.
You'll always be judged on the debut. So you're ready?
I'm ready, dude. We have it. I can't wait for them to hear it, dude. We worked so hard.
You're going to play some songs out on the Hard Rock, right?
Yes, sir, we are.
Sweet. Okay, well, hey, my name is Tony Mendoza. We're still here in the heart of the Gulch, and I'll see you guys next time. See y'all later.
Thank you.
Dude, that was a great ass interview.
Hell yeah.
You killed that.
Let's go.
That was
Thank
great.
you, man. You killed that.
Let's get a flick real quick. Let's take a picture. Actually, I'll do it.